That sucked. That was a horrible
Yeah.
technical. So I don't know. Hey, all right, I'm back. What's going on, everyone? How's everything going?
Hello, hello, hello. Sounds like you are catching a cold, my dear.
Nah, I hope not. I truly hope not. But you know how that is. Check
Yes.
this now, Chrissy. As a woman, you
Mhm.
let me get your advice on this. Why is dating in 2026 so
'Cause everybody's a walking red flag.
cheap? You think for real? That's why you think it is?
Maybe not everybody, but I think we all have red flags. I mean, some of y'all men are walking red flags.
That's BS. It's not the men. I think it's more so almost the equal term or equal situation, but I think it's more 60-40.
But
You
we
breathe wrong, it's a red flag. You look wrong, you ask for something, everything's a damn red flag.
well, I guess that will be the topic of the day. Which ones are real and which ones are just people being dramatic?
Huh, okay, if you say so. I mean, hey. So, I mean, what would be the first thing that we would get into about that?
Well, what does a red flag actually mean to you?
I mean, it all depends on the situation. Or, I mean, someone that is like a female, or in general, male or female, someone that you can tell is putting up a front or a fraud about who they truly are, or they putting they're it's hard to say. It's like you're doing too much
So
to try and
basically,
prove that you're not.
it's a sign that says, "Hey, pay attention, warning." It's like the stop sign you don't really see, but you see it's red.
I've seen a lot of red flags in my life.
Well, I mean, we are
It's
from the Bronx.
Yeah, we are. That's true. Everybody, I mean, the Bronx is a walking red flag as it is.
Yes.
But I mean, you learn how to just navigate through it and sift through the bullshit that goes on.
Well, I'll give you some insight to what females may think are red flags with men. Someone who has no emotional accountability, cannot communicate, not ready for a relationship, but acting like you're my man. Phone is always face down or on silent, sleep mode, don't disturb. Or you
All
gotta
those
walk into a room to take a call.
really, all that sound like a woman.
Listen, first off,
All of that is all women traits. Those are the exact same things women do. Period.
and y'all think y'all easy to deal with?
I'm not saying that we're not, but
Y'all
all
have the same
those red
ones.
flags that you just put down are all women.
Right, so we
Maybe the put the phone face down thing is just a privacy thing that
get a
guys just
privacy
do because,
screen.
like, no, it became a normal thing to do. You at work, you put your phone face down because you don't want your coworkers looking at whatever pops up on your phone. And it became a natural habit to do. Women are doing it no matter what the situation is.
Well, I would say my phone is face up right now, but ain't nobody here, so there's that too. But
All
even
my
when my
phones are face up.
counterpart is around, it's like, I don't got nothing to hide. I'm the type to be like, well, answer it. Who's calling? I'll give you my PIN number. Who he gonna find text messages to? The only men in my phone really is between my dad, my brother-in-law, you, and Sean. That's
I get it, but you got those situations where it's like it seems like they think that there's something when there actually isn't anything to actually be concerned about. I'm like, my phone is faced up. It seems like you're looking at my phone more than I am. So, I mean, so me
so.
turning it face over is to stop you from staring at something that's not even freaking there.
So would you consider that a red flag where she's constantly looking at
Yeah,
your
yeah,
phone?
that's definitely a red flag. That's somebody that already has trust issues, have a lot of shit going on with them, and they you know they're already reflecting it outwards. So, you know, or if they're constantly in their phone in general.
So what else do you think? What would you say from a male perspective are red flags from a female? Since apparently my list pertains to us. So now I gotta hear you out and think of a couple other red flags because we've all seen them, and I'm sure there's a laundry list. I just gotta sort mine out right now.
I would say as yours, as you said, accountability, because th- n- if they're wrong, they don't like to accept the fact that they were wrong about something because they don't want to give you the benefit of the doubt or the benefit to say, "See, I told you so." Even if you won't say it or don't say it, they they well, you understand what I was saying, so it doesn't matter. You were wrong. That's all that counts. Anything else you throw out there don't matter. You were wrong. They have the issues with the privacy. They want their privacy, but you can't have yours. I mean, the list goes on. Damn, I can't even think. I've been out the I've been out the game for so long. It is
You've
what it
been
is,
benched.
but I mean, red flags, red flags, red flags. God damn, there's so many of them that
I would say someone who love bombs you.
you think
If
that's a red
you
flag? Or you think
Yeah.
that's just being clingy or
No, I think love bombing is actually a red flag because you can like someone in the beginning stages, but you're literally getting to know them. So if you're just over flooding them, there's always a reason why. Either it's going to go downhill or you're insecure. So for me, it's like, okay, I can accept that you want to hang out. I can accept that you want to send me flowers. I'm not saying those things are not a good thing. I'm just saying from the jump and at that bridge when you first encounter each other and all of a sudden, "I'm in love with you and you're so beautiful." Yeah, it sounds good, but you have to remember, people can only hold up a mask for so long. So at some point, that mask is gonna drop, you're gonna see the real colors, and that love bombing may fade.
yeah, unless you're a pro at it.
That's
That
called
that mask
narcissist.
only comes down when the person's not around or whatever the case is, but, like me, I like to try and give you my my list, my laundry list of stuff that I'm not cool with and the stuff that is me. So you're never gonna get a fake me. It may be some things that I might dumb down or try to, not overdo it. So it's not me like faking who I am. It's just that I know that I can be a little overly aggressive. So I won't show too much aggression, but I'm gonna let you know I can be overly aggressive. I can be this, I can be that. So so when you do encounter it or see it, it's not a surprise because I did tell you ahead of time that this is how I can be, so it's not a shock to your system where you're like, he was hiding this and I knew he was like that and, stuff like that.
No, but that's not love bombing.
Well, no, I know it's not love bombing, but like, I don't love bomb at all.
It's like,
It's,
let's spread it out just a little bit. Let's
yeah,
actually get to know each other. Let me make sure that these are
I've
the things
been
I
love
want
bomb.
to do for you and say and encounter and experience with you. Where some people, or maybe it's because I've actually experienced this and I should have known better. So
Hey,
now I
Dr.
speak
Ruth.
from experience. Yeah. Baby, when that mask dropped, I was stuck with a narcissist.
I mean, we all have some narcissism in us, but yeah, but I get what
Not
you're saying.
not to that extent. But like I said, you live and you learn. And now I feel like I know what a walking red flag looks like. They usually about 6'2".
Nah, someone that's a walking red flag is those who you could say that wanna try and wear all of the most name brand stuff, the
For the
every
materialistic ones.
very, very materialistic and carry themselves like they're above everyone, but don't have a nickel to rub, 2 nickels to rub. Those
I
are red
used
flags. Or
I
when you
used
try and
to have a
speak
name for them back in high school, right? Because they would look fly, right? And then y'all will go after school to go get some food, and they like, "Yo, let me hold $1." Oh, so y'all some fly bums.
oh, yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
some fly
I knew a
bums.
lot of fly bums too growing up, but
Mhm.
people so those I could say are walking red flags, and then when you try and talk to them, they think they're better than, and then it becomes a situation where it's like, "Alright, I see where this is, and I see the type of chick you are," or and on the female's side, I see what type of guy you are. But
I would say another red flag would be, for me personally, someone who has no drive, someone who is comfortable being stagnant, someone who has no goals for the future, someone who does a lot of talking, but their actions contradict it. And usually you can see that immediately.
you think so?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. It's like, okay, you give people time and be graceful and patient. And it's like you keep hearing the same words, but your actions don't match.
Mm, yeah,
So it's either time for me to let you go or let you know if I'm graceful. But trust, honey, I'm a female. I don't have much patience. So I will tell you once, and then we go from there. If you continue with the contradiction, I gotta go. Gotta go.
alright. I could see where that I could see that, I could see that.
Like, yeah, who wants to be with someone who doesn't want to continuously grow and achieve things and have accolades and things of
Alright,
that nature?
well, but what about when we ask you guys, "Are you fine? Is everything okay?" When it's clear that you're not, and then y'all hit us with the, "Yeah, I'm good," and we
No, no.
know that you're not.
Okay. Sorry, ladies. So you have to listen to the wording. When we say we're okay, we're okay. When we're fine, we are not fine.
You're not fine when you're okay, you're not fine when you're fine, you're not fine when you're doing good, you're not fine when you're happy.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good when I'm happy. I am very good when I am happy. I look like the Kool-Aid man. But when I tell you I'm fine, I am not fine. I am ready to raise hell and high water, but I
Oh,
don't have the words to tell you what is wrong because I'm probably going to start talking out the side of my neck.
see, but still, it's like, but if you're not fine, say something instead of putting us through all these goddamn tests to see if we can figure it out, or instead of just talking and, letting us know.
I'm going to drink my water to this. Now, I think it's more sometimes we just don't know how to say it. You got to realize women go through so much, especially in a month. We are four different people in 1 month. Okay.
See, those that just sounds like excuses.
I swear to God, it's not. Like, there are weeks where I'm perfectly normal for that 1 week. And then it's the I'm sad. I turn into I need some chocolate and I need a hug. And then it's the fuck you, fuck everybody, get the fuck out my face.
And we did nothing wrong.
And then it's the I'm dying.
Those are, like I said, excuses. Those are all different types of excuses. And then more red flags that I can now that I could think of them is not only you constantly looking at my phone becomes a situation or like glancing because now that I got it turned over, you're wondering why or whatever. Then you try to get into our phones. You want to invade our privacy, screenshot everything.
Evidence.
Evidence my
But
ass.
no,
Listen to
wait.
your bum ass or single non-happy ass friends. All that bullshit.
Yeah.
Friends that are too involved in your relationship instead of trying to have their own.
Mhm. Mhm. True. I give you that. But other red flags for men are the disrespect, the lying, the lack of consistency, some manipulation.
We learned that from our mamas.
Oh, so basically you telling us
So
we sh
either way, it always stems from a woman. Oh, either way you put it, it comes from a woman.
so your mama taught you to lie?
No. Well, yeah. Your moms teach you to lie. Your moms teach you how to manipulate. Because what? How does mom get what she wants from dad? She manipulates his ass. Okay. She know he whatever he did, but if she lied to him, she can get even more. So you see how there's the lying and then there's the manipulation.
Man, listen.
Men,
Okay.
I ain't gonna say they don't lie, but it's a lot of the times to get out of trouble or to avoid trouble.
Well, just
Avoid
don't
an
do shit
argument. Let
that's
me
gonna
lie
get
about
you in
this.
trouble.
Did you mop the floor? Yeah. No one did what I did.
Again, don't do
Did you take
shit
out
that's
the
gonna get
trash?
you in trouble. Don't do shit that's gonna get you in trouble.
No matter what we do or don't do, we're gonna get in trouble because, like you said, you're four different people, and we never know which person is gonna be.
Well, then shit start tracking her cycle, damn it, and figure it out. Keep notes. She said she okay today. I checked the temperature. She alright. She had a good day at work. Did she eat? Did you ask her if she ate? Did you clean the house after she done been at work
In,
all day? You been chilling.
I'm not in court.
I ain't saying you
I
been in
don't have a
court. I'm
defense
just
attorney. I don't have none of that. So there's no reason for me to have to go through all of that. I gotta
don't
go through
worry.
a fifth degree just for the simplest thing.
I don't
And if you
believe
start
that.
that in the beginning of the relationship, that's a freaking red flag that you need to get the hell out of there.
Listen, insecurity is amongst every human at some point, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Damn. We all just walking stop signs, I guess.
This is what I'm saying. It's like it is.
Look, at this point, I'm gonna start saying, listen, my disclaimer, I'm a crybaby. I'm four different people in a month. Just bring me chalk
But
knife.
if you put it out there in the beginning, we can sit there and assess the situation and like, do I want to deal with this? Can I handle this? Is this going to be something that I want to deal with for the long term?
Yeah.
So we don't get that opportunity because y'all keeping all of that to yourselves because y'all too busy assessing us, which y'all supposed to do, but you're not putting y'all best foot forward to help us. Y'all just giving us the best that y'all have and thinking that's it. That saying, "What do you bring to the table that women don't like?" Nonsense. So that shit gets brought up, and then it becomes, okay. I'm giving you a resume, and you
Right.
giving me a how you doing? I got all this makeup, and I'm sexy, or I'm pretty, and that's it. You ain't telling me nothing. I'm trying
No,
to
that's not
assess our
true.
situation here. Come
Not
on.
every female is
And
like
I
that.
and all of that stems from social media. Social media is making
Yeah.
it even worse. It's making it more so harder for relationships to last, work, and these girls and some guys I'm not even gonna say some guys, some girls and guys, they listen to all of that shit instead of just, and it's not even social. You're not
No, it's
interacting
not.
with nobody personally. Social is when you're face to face. That's, all that other stuff is just bull.
Yeah, I think aside from social media, past traumas, past relationships, everyone is labeling everything as a red flag. So, like you said in the beginning, you can't even breathe right at this point.
Yeah,
I
and that's where the trust issues come from. The
Yeah.
TikToks, the Facebooks, the Instagrams.
Well, I know we are all walking red flags at some point in life to someone. It happens. It happens. But there are still good people who have, little bumps and dents, a little experience, a little bit of trauma, but are
Yeah,
still willing to put their hearts on the line. So don't ignore the real ones.
right. But then if they got so now if the guy's got face, all these social media apps, the TikToks and the Facebook, it's considered or looked at as cheating in some sort of way. You know, Meanwhile, you just chilling, scrolling through shit, eating a late night snack at 2 a.m. or whatever the case time it is, 12 o'clock. You're just scrolling. It's not okay. I like a photo, a video, or a photo. That's not cheating. I don't know why people consider that cheating, but that's not cheating. There's a lot of
Insecurity?
that's like me going outside and seeing somebody and be like, oh, I, I like what they got on, or I like how they look. It is what it is. It's not cheating.
Well, I can't say too much on that. You know me well enough. I'm the one that'll be like, look at her butt. She pretty. I don't knock it. You
And
can
then we
look.
look at it as, is it a test?
No, it's not. Not for me. The moment you play with whatever you are looking at, the Lord will deal with you because you sure as hell don't want me to leave you.
Same with mines. Mines do the same thing. She'll spot a female quicker than I would
Right.
and
It's
bring it to
about
my attention.
security.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you should go holla at that. You know, and we just crack jokes and stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is. And
We
I think
all
and I
have
think more
right.
so if people are able to do that, they can deal with things a lot better. It won't be so much animosity or, you know,
I look at it like this. So if your significant other is pointing out another beautiful woman, we are all looking at the aesthetics. She's pretty. Why would I deny that? That shows she's comfortable and confident in your relationships and she's secure within herself. What
yeah,
is wrong with that?
yeah,
I
I don't
think
see
that's a
nothing wrong with
beautiful
it.
thing.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I was shocked when it first started happening with me, and I'm like, "Is she serious?" Like, I'm second guessing. I'm thinking it's a test. I'm thinking, she's just is trying to see if I'm gonna look or not. And then if I don't look, she's like, "Are you gonna look before she?" And I'm like,
Right.
"Okay," give that quick glance, like, "Yeah, yeah, she's nice. All right," and then keep going. She's like, "You didn't even look." So, and then as time gone, after like the first year or two, I'm like, "Okay, she's serious." So, because when you have somebody come up to you and be like, "Babe,
Yo, look at
go in the
that.
next aisle,"
Right.
and I'm like, "What's in the next aisle?" She just go. You go over to the next aisle. You look in. You're like,
Damn.
"Damn, okay." You talking about the girl? She was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
you see
wasn't
the,"
talking about the cereal.
I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." She not bad. When you have that comfortability and you don't have that worry about all of that, as long as you're being honest about it, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't guarantee because we know if you see a good looking guy, you're going to look.
Gonna look.
And we know you're going to look. We can't get upset about it. We it depends on there's looking and there's gawking. And if you're just sitting there with googly eyes, then it's like, all right, that's enough.
That's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, it's still disrespectful. But if you just look, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. Because guarantee, I know there's more people far more attractive than I am, and so on and so forth. And if you see them, you're more likely gonna look and check them out or see them. Don't hit me with that old school bullshit. I think those jeans will look nice on you. What? You like the sneakers he got on? No, you're showing me that shit just so you can
I
look
like
him out
them
and
gray
check him out.
sweats. I like them gray sweats. You
Wait, I
should get
wonder where
them
he got those
too.
from.
Let me go ask him.
Like, that's bullshit. I know you're checking him out. You don't have to use me as a reason to, so, but yeah, I mean, it
Look, we
is what
got
it
a
is.
green flag. We hit the play. Well, since we on it, what are some green flags besides the security of being able to be like, babe,
Honesty.
look at that?
I think
Honesty or transparency?
that too. You gotta have honesty, transparency, communication. Me and mines, we have a thing where we give each other our space. She comes from work, she does what she does. I come from work, I do what I do. So we can just relax, decompress, and not bother each other because we've been dealing with people all day. Then we'll eat dinner together, and then we'll talk a little bit, then we'll go about our business. Now, when it's time to go to bed, if I don't get that walk by telling me it's time to go to bed or it's getting a little late, I go upstairs. We're in bed and
Respectfully.
we sit there and we communicate. We talk about our day, talk about things that we've seen, maybe on social media, things that, what's going on in the world or whatever. We have that communication, that time where we're just laughing, joking, making fun of each other, talking about stuff. Just, now that's our time where we're doing this together. If we're not watching a movie together, if we're not watching a show together, just flicking through YouTube, just watching videos, it's something that we're doing together. That's our time. Now, when you can find somebody that you can do those type of things with, is a green flag. But you have to be open minded, like we were saying, communicate, honest, and trust me, you'll find it. It's there if you can just do that. I get it. Everybody has their demons and stuff that they've gone through, but you can't reflect that onto the people that you're trying to have a relationship with because then you're just comparing them and looking for the things that cause the other one to go bad so that you can say, this is going to go bad.
Yeah,
And that's not always the case. It's like everybody always have some type of similarities, but doesn't mean that they're the same person. So I
that's
know I was
definitely
rambling
something I
on.
had to learn. No, all good because it was definitely something I've had to learn throughout my previous relationships. Um, Going from a very long, disastrous relationship to healthier ones afterward. Well, I guess the healthiest one I'm in right now. But it was just not faulting the new person for anyone of the past or trying to compare them and how things were similar or seemed similar. Like I had to really realize the action may be similar, but it's the first time. I have the opportunity to say, "Hey, this kind of triggered this emotion within me. Like, can we talk about it and discuss things?" And yeah, unlike where I previously would bring it up and I'd get told, "You're bugging. You're crazy." Da da da. Which actually reminds me, I am not one that will look through your phone. Certain relationships definitely taught me.
You don't want to find what's in there.
No, because technically you hurt yourself.
Yeah,
You
that's what
actually
I'm saying.
hurt
I'm like,
yourself. And
I
if
used to tell them the same thing.
if you're not ready to do something about it, it's pointless because now you're gonna go to sleep pissed off. You got screenshots on your phone. What are you saving them for? For a good day where you just be like, "Look, motherfucker, look." Da-da."
That moment something don't go their way or something that pisses them off. Now they got all this stuff that they want to throw out there in your face.
Lord Jesus. So I said, no, 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 no. We
That
don't look through
and that's
phones
where
over
the
here.
and that's where the overthinking comes into place.
And the
That's
unnecessary. The
yeah.
insecurity is showing, and it's like, if you are secure within yourself and you love yourself, and you understand that your interactions with people are simply just an experience, no one is tied to you. You do not own anyone. It is just an experience. A relationship is two people choosing consistently, day in and day out, through the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad, the ups, the downs. Give 20% today and the other one to carry the other 80. It's the choice daily to say, this is my person. This is who I want to be with. I might not like your ass today, but I love the shit out of you because you said or did some dumb shit. But I'm not gonna play myself out this relationship because I value it.
Right. You know, you know, not everything is a red flag. So, be
Sometimes it could
paranoia.
be green, it could be yellow.
it could be yellow where it's, like, borderline, it's like, it's not, but I can see where it can be one,
But
you
that's
know?
where the communication comes. You talk
Right.
about it. You explain how you feel or what triggered it or. And honesty on both ends, being honest, communicating, being transparent. You don't have to go into full detail of, oh, this is exactly what happened, but you can state how a particular situation made you feel. And I think anybody in a loving, happy relationship that's unconditional and there is that value of the relationship. It's like, okay, you discuss it, you come to a common ground, and it's something you don't repeat again if it's making your significant other feel some type of way. Because obviously, the intent is not to hurt you or to trigger negative emotions. I literally choose to love you every day.
Yep. I agree.
Yes, yes. So we are
Yeah.
all a beautiful stoplight, yield light, go light. You just gotta find the real ones that's for you.
Yeah.
And even if that means kissing a couple of little flags and frogs or whatever you want to call them these days, it's okay. You live and you learn.
So you agree going through someone's phone is not
It's not okay. It's not. It's pointless. It's stupid, especially if you're looking for something to throw in their face. The truth of the matter is, you're looking for something because your little spidey senses went up. And now you're like, I could feel it. I could feel it.
it's a
You went to go,
woman's intuition.
yes.
So it
I feel it in my
shouldn't it have
bones.
warned you before you started fucking with me then?
Nah, I had to get close enough to your phone to confirm that I really wanted to hurt
My
my
phone is sitting on
feelings.
the phone is sitting right between us at dinner, face down. The phone is
Face
close
down,
enough to
ass
you.
up. That's the
You've
way
done
y'all like
walked
to.
by it. You've done walked by it again. So you
And
was
every
close
time
enough
I'm like,
to it, and your intuition didn't let you know nothing.
listen, I can't speak for every female room the earth. I just know for me, I am not touching your phone. And I don't care if any female tells me I'm living a fantasy
It's a
life.
gren The phone is a grenade waiting to go off.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna touch your phone. I'm not gonna go through your phone. There's no reason for me to have to. If you're doing something, then that's on you. It is what it is. I don't need to go through your phone to find out because now I'm just hurting myself. That's the only I
right.
mean, you're gonna torture and hurt yourself. You're doing it to yourself. They didn't do it to you. You
You
did it
know,
to yourself.
your intuition,
No, that's
the
sometimes I don't even think it's
visualization of it.
intuition. Sometimes I think it's just
Bullshit.
yeah, and just because you went through something, now you just projecting it and think this
Mhm.
person is doing the same exact thing. So you need to do this and do that just to verify it. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
But like we said, either way you put it, at the end of the day, you are hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. So, in the event that you go looking through this phone with your intuition and you find nothing, then what?
You're gonna keep looking
You're going to keep
because now
looking?
you wanna find something. There has to be something. He has to be doing something because the last person was, or you just think he was, or social media is telling you they're hiding something, or this is what they are and this is what they do. It's just like, you know, he can't be that that good of a guy. He's not 100% good of a guy.
Nobody
Nobody,
is.
no male or female is 100% anything. You got to take them for who they are. They're good, they're bad. So there's going to be things that you don't like. There's going to be things that you do like. Y'all just got to come to a compromise and know what works for you guys. That's it. So that's why I say sometimes people are too quick to label other people, oh, he's toxic. That person is toxic. It's more men that get labeled toxic than
Yeah.
women are,
Yeah.
and they use the word wrongly as it is.
Wrongly and so freely for everything.
Yeah, for everything. I don't agree with you. Oh, he's this toxic. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I
No,
mean,
you're just
because I don't
narrow
agree.
minded. Yeah.
I got my
Very
own
narrow minded.
opinion. Like, come on.
Yep. But I mean, for me, looking through a phone, if I'm not gonna do nothing about whatever I find, what's the point? What's the point? If you gonna stay there and sleep with that person, even though you see everybody under the sun name in there and photos and videos, and you still, but I love him. That's my man. After you done ran and told your friends all of this about him, they looking at you like you dumb. They
Mm.
probably don't want to hear it no more. And you just gonna be looking like a fool. You went, you hurt yourself, but you stayed. Girl, make up your mind.
Do
What you
you
wanna
wanna
do?
be there? Do you not wanna be there?
Right.
I
Don't
mean,
look through the phone. The most you'll catch me do is, "Oh, shit, you fell asleep. I know you gotta work tomorrow. Imma put your shit on the charger." Right next to you, not next to me.
shit, she
Mm-mm.
puts her phone on my charger sometimes, I put my phone on hers. Or it'll be I'll fall asleep with it in the bed, and it'll be right between us. I don't need to hide nothing from her, ever. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't need to go speak into another room because I'm on the phone when I'm with her. Nah, say what I have to say in front of her. Now, if I'm talking to my boy, we say some stupid shit. There's been times where she would call me and I'll be on speakerphone, and then she say some off the wall shit. I'm like,
Sorry, I'm not
I'm
ignoring you. I'm looking down because 'cause
no,
I'm
no,
getting a text message, and it's the only person I'd answer besides my kid.
'cause you don't answer me all the time either.
Yo, but you be texting me while I'm at work. Everybody texts me while I'm at work, and I
Keep
really
forgetting
be
what time I
working.
keep forgetting what time you work,
I work a lot. I'm a hardworking woman.
and that's what you gotta look for. Those ones that work hard.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah. I thought I told him I was doing a podcast, and then he asked me what I ate for dinner. So I'm like, "Wait, the one I"
Making sure you ate.
Right. See? Ew.
I do the same
Hi
thing with
to
her because
you,
she be like,
honey.
"I'm not hungry." I'm like, "You didn't eat nothing all day. What you mean you not
Wait,
hungry?" What happened?
I got a child behind me.
But we don't see her because you're
She's on the floor with the dog. She's in the privacy, see?
that's what happens when you have children. Your privacy is theirs.
What happened, Lauren? You could watch it when we air it on YouTube. Start learning now what red and green flags are.
Most definitely.
Learn it early.
So let me ask you this. No, shit. So when you so when you are out on a date and so on and so forth, do you think disclosing past traumas and early is a green or a red flag or just a good thing or a bad thing?
Think it depends. I wouldn't say give full detail, but you can say, like for me, for instance, I'm very honest. I don't give full details, like as far as my DV situation. I'm very open about it, not because I'm ashamed or not because I'm traumatized by it. I think it's more of I've overcome it. I'm attentive to people's actions and their words. I'm not in fight or flight mode. I'm not the type to flinch, but I am very cautious in those aspects. So, it's just saying, I'm not trying to say I have a brick wall around my castle and a moat and alligators, but understand where I'm coming from. So if you raise your voice or if you show aggression, I may back off. And it may not be because it was towards me. It could be because it triggered a feeling, but now this is something we can talk about it. Or even like with, other situations. I've dealt with mental health issues, something I talk about with no problem. I'm not ashamed of who I am or my traumas, as people may say. I don't call it traumas. Some of them are triumphs. I've overcome a lot. I'm very proud. It's made me who I am. I am guarded to an extent. So I will let somebody know that. It's like I need your actions to match your words because I'm watching you. So
Okay, I get it.
I don't think giving a whole 4-hour spew over dinner is a thing. But certain traumas or past experiences are okay to discuss. Why not?
What about multiple people? Dating multiple people, is that considered cheating?
Dating multiple people?
Dating. Dating multiple people.
But
You're not in a relationship, you're dating.
yeah, yeah. Then hey, do you
Is
think?
it but I to you, is it considered cheating? Because most people consider that cheating.
If we are not exclusively in a relationship, I wouldn't think it was cheating. But it is something I think that should be spoken about and definitely brought up in conversation like, hey, I'm currently dating multiple people. You give people that option. You don't force them into the life that you live. You give them that choice and that option. And that honesty is very important. I won't lie, I've actually asked somebody once before, so are you single? And they're like, yeah, I mean, like single, single. Do any of your baby moms think y'all still together? Do you live with your baby moms? Who do you live with? Like, I went down the whole spiel because this day and age in dating, you got to be real specific.
Yeah, I'm single, but I live with my baby mom.
Nah, see,
Share bills and take care of the kids, but we're seeing other people and whatever the case may be.
right? Yeah, no,
That's
see that's
that's a red
I'm
flag.
out. That's a red flag because my baby father ran that line on somebody. Yo, he told this girl, I live with my mom and my daughter.
You mean her mom?
No, yeah, yeah, her mom, but his mom. And I feel bad. I actually like the girl.
Oh,
And,
that's
and when
nice.
I say it was so bad, this man went so far as to take any picture in my house down. When she came, I came home like, yo, why are these pictures down? Oh, I was cleaning them. Yo, you full of bad shit.
Classic. I was cleaning the walls. The
I was
walls were
cleaning the photos.
they were kind of dusty. Get a duster then. How you take it
Hello.
down for? Yeah,
Again, so see, look at the experiences I've come across. It's
I'll
like,
be
yo,
like, nah, that's my baby mom's. I do live with my daughter, so I keep pictures up of her mother.
but you know
Whatever.
what it was
Yeah.
that was the dead giveaway though? The photo that we had is actually from my baby shower, and it's huge. It was like that, I wanna say it was like that 50-inch photo kinda.
Right.
So, you could see that there's a big ass picture missing from the wall.
Why is that section so empty?
So, out of the 50 million photos, the big one with me and my big ass nose and belly is gone.
See,
Alright, sir. See, but that was also in the past life where I was like, "Alright, this is where the student become the teacher." Lord, forgive me for I've sinned in a past life.
yeah. So basically, everything is not a red flag. You just
No,
gotta. Okay, I have a question. 'Cause a lot of the stuff you see on social media, and people talk about it, and people get the back and forths, and the whole dating scene. The big thing now is where to take the female out to dinner, or
oh God.
you know you got to spend 300 and up on a date to get to know somebody. Do you agree, or you think that this generation is just fucking insane and screwed?
I think this generation is insane. I think that people I know I'm gonna offend people, and that's okay.
Yeah, I offend people all the time.
Yeah, faggot. So, I think that is more of a ridiculousness. Doesn't matter how much you spend. I think people are so focused on a dollar amount that they fail to realize trying to get to know someone is an experience. So it shouldn't matter where the connection should be what's important. How do they communicate? How do they treat you? Things of that nature. I could go to Morton's or Ricardo's or Roof Chris with somebody and they could be a complete dick. But they spend about $400 on steak for me.
Exactly. I'm
Or
not
I could
expect
have a connection with somebody who was like, yo, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts, get some coffee, and take a walk around the park and have the dopest conversation.
my daughter's mom. My first date with her was when I lived upstate. Took her took her up there because we have the beach area and all that other stuff. We
Mhm.
walked around there, we talked and stuff like that. I had champagne or whatever the case is. And then where we went to eat? White Castle, because she never had it before and she wanted it. She didn't ask for nothing expensive at that time because we know where she's at now. But she was she was never above, even though she can be materialistic. She first date was White Castle, literally at 11 o'clock at night because we did every we did other things. We went walking, we were hanging out, we was talking and stuff like that. So at that time, I was taking her home, and she asked to go to White Castle. So you don't have to, because it's a date. You're getting to know the person. Spending a shitload of money and getting to know the person is just saying, okay, they're willing to spend a lot of money. My time is just as important as your time. So me spending $300 on you doesn't mean I devoted all my it doesn't really mean anything because I'll do it to the next girl I'm dating too then. If that's the case, you're not
Right.
more important than what you call it now. If we can go out on a date somewhere simple, nice, quiet, talk, get to know each other and all that stuff, then fine. But other than that, I don't think the amount of money that I spend determines how much we connect and if I'm worth it or not. Because okay, I spent $300 on our first date, but a second, third, fourth, fifth, now we're in a relationship. I don't spend nowhere near that. So what was the point of that?
Yep. It was your representative who was working pretty much. I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for anyone else. I personally am simple. You know, tell me you want to go see a blood moon that's by the bridge in the water. Tell me you want to go to a speakeasy.
Ooh, a speakeasy. See, boobs and tassels.
Can't stand you. Excuse me. I think you
What?
passed me whatever you had earlier. But yeah, take me to the beach. Let's go walk on the sand, draw a let's be cheesy. I'm super corny. I was raised by Disney, so still watch girly movies and I'm into simple things. Now, don't get me wrong. I personally can be looked at two ways. To an outsider, it may look like she's bougie, she's expensive. You know me. You've known me a very long time.
She
We
not.
go we go out. I don't care who's paying for what. I literally just want to have fun.
Yep, that's it. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's where
I just want to have fun.
me spending $500 don't mean the whole situation was fun.
Right.
But sometimes I think they want that to happen so they can say, "Oh, I got him for $500," or "He took me out on a date." I think it's more for bragging than it is for actual
It's stupid.
like you're supposed like I said, you're supposed to go on a date to get to know the person. I think it's more of for bragging than to actually get to know the person.
It's stupid.
Yeah, big time,
Shit.
big time.
The cost of living.
And you want me to spend $500 on food?
Give me that towards my Con Ed. You really want to trick on me? Pay my Con Ed. Shit was 760 this month. Pay my Con Ed.
Wait,
You really
hold on.
want to
What the
trick?
fuck
Pay
are
my
you
car
doing
note.
at your con ed at 750? Damn, girl.
I live in a house in the Bronx and I
Turn the
pay
lights out.
gas.
How about that?
I turn the lights on and turn the heat out, but I got a child who's
So you
asthmatic.
need to start changing those light bulbs out for some energy efficient light bulbs.
I'm about to go live in a hut with these damn prices.
People paying that much for light, and gas, and says that you wanna go out at dinner for $500?
Shit, give me $200. I go to Restaurant Depot, get the big ass slap of the New York strip, have food for 25 pieces of steak. I dead ass did that though. It's cheaper that way. That's how I know it was
We have we
$200 and
have
I could cut
we
up
have
25 pieces
slaughterhouses
of steak.
we have slaughterhouses up there, we can just go and buy so once we get that half a cow, be like, "I want steak."
Am I going in and out?
Is that me or you?
You. Don't be blaming me.
I'll waste all that water on my goddamn thing and probably be acting up right now. Shit.
Some girls just want to have fun, and it doesn't matter if you take them to White Castle or if you take them to Roof Chris. Some
No,
actually genuinely
it
care about
matters
the
to them
experience.
because then they make a big deal about it.
I seen a
Big
video
deal.
where somebody was knocking a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
Shit,
that shit,
I
yeah.
still go there. I like it. Okay.
You can't take me there on the first date. Well, I can take you any other damn time. That doesn't make no damn sense.
Right.
Ain't
Shit.
nothing. Is the food good? That's all. We're going out to eat because we're hungry, not
Mm-hmm.
to look good. If you want to dress up
So,
and look
so the
good, that's
pictures of
fine.
your plate on Instagram look good? Girl, bye. Sorry.
Take a picture of the food and lie and say well, you're somewhere else that you're not. If that's the
Right.
case, if that's what matters, I can't do that. I don't know.
All right. So here, let me ask you this. Cause I know men have a thing sometimes. How do you feel when a woman pays for the date?
I don't care. Go for it. That's a green flag right off the bat. At first, you'd be like, wait, no, I got it. But then if they insist, I bet, go ahead. If you was testing me, well, you failed. Because I'm not, after one or two times of saying, no, I got it, and you insist, I'm not
Go
going to step on
ahead.
your foot. You want to be, you're an independent woman. I don't want you saying that I'm stunting you or stopping you from being, nah, go. Your independent ass wants to, what you going to want to do that? I don't mind. It's just like when people say some men have an issue when women make more money than them. I don't. My
Babe,
my daughter's mom eventually started making more money, and she makes a shitload more money than I. You think I cared? You go right ahead.
I've
Mine's now
actually
makes
had
more
that
money than I
experience.
do.
It's
I'm
very
fine with it.
weird.
It don't make me less of a man.
It's very weird.
It's
I've
stupid.
actually felt that, and it's very weird. Like, it's the, oh, you could do this because you got the money. I can't. Well, sir,
We're
we was living
together.
together.
Yeah,
Like,
we're we
what?
together.
Why do it matter who paid for what?
We're together. This is a relationship. If I ain't got it and you got it,
You
then
got it.
fine, so be it. And if I got it and you don't, I got you. So let it be.
I guess not.
You know,
Wish him
it's,
well.
it's just like when her ass be telling me, "Oh, Chris, I'm gonna need this, and that. I'm gonna take this off the account, and or I'm gonna need you to say, can you send me this, and that, and I'll pay you back. Pay me back for what? The money gonna go to the
We live
same
in the same
place.
household.
You ain't gotta pay me back. But
To each his own. I think I definitely agree with the if a man has a problem with a female making more money than him, that is definitely a red flag. Because that man's ego is this little.
yeah, his self esteem is not.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable with a woman making more money than me. Shit.
Ego is
Because
screwed,
the more money you
self-esteem is
make and
screwed.
then you add mines to it, the more money we make. That's all that counts. Come
To
on.
each his own.
But, you know,
And
but then you
sometimes I'm an overthinker, so
yeah,
I
we
had to, like, sit back and, like, and it's not to say anybody is beneath anybody, but it's like, I know that you were not accustomed to someone like me because there were a lot of things that my money caused problems with. And it was simple things like if I wanted sneakers or if I wanted to take a trip. Oh, I don't got it right now. That's not what I asked you. I want to go on vacation. That's not what I asked you. And then it got
Let's
to,
go on vacation.
right, but then it became consistent where it's like, now I'm gonna go on vacation, and it's like, well, what about me? 3 months ago, you was just crying. So make up your mind. Pick your side, pick your poison, sir. Again, you're living, you learn. I think a man that is jealous of a woman opposed to supporting her and her endeavors and her accolades and success and achievements is probably sitting holding a fanny pack or a purse somewhere with his arms stuffed. Like, it might be. But my thing was for this particular person was, you are stagnant, sir. You have no real goals. There's no destination with you. You're comfortable in misery. So enjoy. You just won't enjoy it with me. It's okay though. Live and you learn. I think that's why this time around I came with like a laundry list of the disclaimer.
Right.
So it's like, hey, I've experienced this, this, and that. I don't want to deal with this, this, or that. I'm still growing, still healing, still learning about myself. I am perfectly imperfect, but I'm willing to put in the work.
It's crazy. I don't know why.
Dating is crazy in general. It's so much. Like between dating, working, parenting, dealing with your own parents, dealing with your emotions, it's overwhelming. Shit, some people even like, screw dating. I'm just sit solo. And I'm not even mad at them sometimes.
I agree.
Sometimes it's just safer to be by yourself. For one, it's cheaper. It's more peaceful. You ain't
Agreed.
got to worry about nobody's feelings. Can't nobody tell you shit. Is it lonely though? Do you have someone you can turn around and say, my heart is heavy and I feel like I can't do it right now, to lean on? Everything has its ups and its downs. To be or not to be in a relationship? That is the question.
I agree. I agree. Well, I don't know. I shit shit can be a lot better than what it is right now. Sometimes I'm worried for my son and daughter, like what they're gonna have to deal with and stuff that's coming up. It's it's crazy. You know, he's 21, she's going to be 16. You know, he's gonna be 22. So that's your godson.
I know, I know. And I will still see them as babies.
Yeah, yeah. They don't like it, but it is what it is. I keep telling
God,
them,
I pray for
especially
them.
her. She don't like to hear that. Still look at her that way. I'm getting older now. You need to let me be me. I'm just trying to spread my wings. Hey, you better put the wings back in your damn purse. You know, spreading over here. But
Listen, mine was just crawling on the floor behind me, talking about, I'm just trying to be nosy. Well, you ain't slithering like a snake, sweetheart. I could feel you right behind me. I heard you crack the door open.
yeah, she would. I think she would be here if she would be in here too if she was here. You know, it's the girls. The girls are, yeah, the girls are super dope.
Yeah.
They think they gotta be a part of everything.
Everything. Oh my God. Gotta love them though.
Yeah,
Gotta love them.
little ladies.
I pray for the future because the generation of male species that are coming up in their age range are killing me slowly. They're killing me slowly. And I don't know if it's because they've been desensitized by social media. They have,
Definitely. Since social media, the news, the way they're teaching and schooling the kids these days,
oh my God.
the programming that's on TV, it's not the same. Like our programming on TV actually tried to teach us stuff, about life, what to look
Yeah.
out for, behavioral situations. what's going on in the world now. These programs don't teach them anything. Not trying to
Hell,
teach them anything.
the news used to remind our parents, "It's 10 PM. Do
Do
you know
you
where
know
your
what your
children
children are?
are?"
Now the news, the government, all of 'em don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn about you.
These kids are walking shells. They are spineless. They are soulless. They have no morals. Very few have value. It's like they're angry. They don't know why they're angry. They're just angry. And you look at them wrong and you breathe wrong. Why you do that? Now you wanna kill somebody. Like, it's too much. It's too much. I miss the days of no internet. Well, we didn't have Wi-Fi. We had dial-up.
Yeah, they had
And
our
like we said
AOL and
earlier,
AIM and Yahoo Messenger, and
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 the
that
New
was
York
just
donut.
because it's now 9, 10 o'clock at night. We can't go outside, so this is just another way to talk to our friends until we see them tomorrow.
Yes, because you could only talk after 9 PM. That's when the minutes were free.
Yeah, and then they changed it to 7 o'clock, so that was
And then
different.
unlimited.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But, ah, okay, that went well.
That it did.
That
That it
went pretty
did. That
well.
was fun. See, we ended out with not just red flags tonight. We had the whole pool. Red, green,
True,
yellow.
you know,
There you go.
some dating. It went well. But, but I want to thank our audience and everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed
Thank you.
our little segment here on He Said, She Said. And I mean, if you have any questions, comment, like,
Topics?
subscribe, all of that topics, things y'all want to hear us talk about, hit us up
We
and
have
let
no
us know
filter.
at all.
No.
Tell them at all. So, so I appreciate everyone. And anything you'd like to say, Chris?
Good night, beautiful, chaotic world. You have gotten your list of red, yellow, and green flags. Make sure you follow them. Be cautious. Be wary. But go enjoy life. Enjoy the experience.
Yes, indeed. See you later.
Good night.